There's a moment that happens for many people dealing with shoulder pain. You finally get imaging done, and instead of feeling relieved, you feel more anxious than you did before. The report is full of unfamiliar words, tears, degeneration, changes that sound serious, and suddenly everything feels heavier. If that's been your experience, you're not overreacting, you're responding to the information that often is presented without context. What many people don't realize is that shoulder imaging shows structure, not certainty. It captures what things look like, but not how they feel and not how they function. As we get older, it's very common for imaging to show age-related changes, even in people who have little or no pain. Those findings can sound alarming on paper, but they don't automatically explain what you're experiencing in the day-to-day life. This disconnect is where a lot of fear comes from. People assume that if something shows up on an MRI or an X-ray, it must be the cause of their pain. But shoulders are more complex than that. Pain is influenced by movement, load, inflammation, sensitivity, and how the nervous system is responding, not just to what an image captures at one moment. Another issue is timing. Imaging often reflects changes that have been present for years, not something that suddenly appeared because you did some wrong movement. That doesn't mean imaging is useless. It can be very helpful when interpreted correctly and placed in the right context. The problem is when the results are read in isolation, without explanation, without connecting them to how your shoulder is actually behaving. If your shoulder pain feels confusing or unpredictable, that uncertainty can create more stress than pain itself can. Clarity doesn't always come from more tests. Often it comes from better understanding. If you're trying to make sense of what your shoulder pain means, I have a free shoulder pain checklist that can help you organize what you're feeling and notice the pain patterns that matter. Click on the link below for that free checklist. And if you want deeper explanation of how to tell the difference between true problems and a temporary flare, I recommend watching my video called, Is it a Setback or a Red Flag? Again, it's in the link below. It walks you through that distinction in a calm, practical way. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next Monday.